3 straight days of rain couldn't stop Oklahoma business leaders and legislators from making the week a huge win for all involved. The annual State Chamber Washington, D.C. fly-in kicked off Monday with nearly 150 members checking in to either the historic Willard or the Cool Chic Hotel Washington and making their way to the Monday welcome nightcap.
Great. It's great to see everyone. Really a great group of people from Oklahoma from all sectors, the economy, business leaders, state agencies. It's really great to get to know people and see them in a setting in D.C.
Just great to mix and mingle with the people who are here and enjoy Washington, D.C. because it's awesome.
Tuesday morning kicked off bright and early with the IBC Bank issue panels. Oklahoma's senior senator, James Langford, batted leadoff with critical insight on foreign affairs, taxes, and the coming elections.
It is really good to see so many Oklahomans that are actually in town. It makes a big difference when Oklahomans are here, getting a chance to be able to talk to legislators as well as getting a chance to talk to government officials here from the administration. That expresses the opinion of Oklahoma business.
With a former U.S. Energy Secretary talking power grid, the Willard's Robert Watson gave a D.C. history lesson on the place where the term lobbyist was coined, and Tyler Badgley and Casey Maddox talked federal business law changes.
It's good for folks to hear that, it's a continued challenge and the challenge doesn't get any less. So I was encouraged to have some opportunity to have some dialogue this morning with our former energy chair.
The Fowler Automotive Inasmuch Foundation keynote was delivered by the U.S. Chamber's Ashley Rich Stevenson. The pundit broke down all the possibilities that could happen in Washington in November. Tuesday night was special dinner time, and they don't get much better than this. With its history and awe-inspiring beauty, the Washington National Cathedral, the perfect spot for connecting, contemplating, and inspiring.
Together, we hope that we can focus on building an Oklahoma that's based on facts and focus and a shared vision of success.
The dinner was incredible. I actually had never been to the cathedral, and so having the opportunity to be in that incredible space and enjoy the company of the State Chamber fly-in folks was really a special night.
Wednesday, it was time to head to the Hill for the congressional briefings, where the rest of Oklahoma's federal delegation gave private updates to our members. Representative Kern talked taxes, Representative Bice brought friends, and the future head of appropriations, Tom Cole, held court.
They represent business, the job creators in Oklahoma, and it's really important for them to know what's going to happen on this election coming forward.
To hear back to back and collectively the delegation come speak to us about their views, their comprehensive understanding of what's important to them is a really great opportunity for us. And it's important for them also to hear from us collectively back to them. It's having been a former congressional staffer, I knew how important it was to capture all these Oklahomans in one room.
In the afternoon, Senator Markwayne Mullin talked better cooperation between the Senate and House. Frank Lucas was brilliant as usual, and for the first time, Representative Josh Burkeen truly broke down the federal budget numbers and what that means for business.
We have to have an educated constituency, but we have to have educated lawmakers, and the only way you're going to have more educated lawmakers is if we're not getting that information collected going back home. It's going to be when people come to business in D.C., so it's extremely important.
The fly-in wrapped up with the Chickasaw Nation Oklahoma reception under the Capitol itself. It's a chance for legislators and staffers to personally connect with members, building and strengthening relationships that will lead to better economic landscapes in the Sooner State.
Yeah, we've had a lot of time to visit and network and make some connections, things that I can bring back to my local community. And it's nice to build those relationships. So when you call people on the phone that's somewhere across the state, you know each other and you're familiar. So that's been nice.
Thanks to Gold Level, Spur Design, and all of our sponsors for their generous support. With media attention and great attendance from members, legislators, and insiders, the fly-in, it really works for everyone.
Been really good, informative updates. We're kind of getting real time about what's going on the Hill, extending out the budget agreement. I just think it's really important to make sure that they know that we're paying attention, that we want to be engaged with them on the process, and frankly, we're learning some things that we need to take home and share with fellow businesses around the state about what is important in D.C., what's happening, how it's important to business, and then what can we do to help spread the word about some of the things we're learning.
For more information on next year's fly-in, visit our website below, and see you in 2025 in our nation's capital.